Hi, this is David from Wargaming, old guys, and this is a slow grow for Bolt Action 3rd edition. Okay, hi. So some of you may be aware that Element Games have opened up a new shop in Birmingham, somewhere in the Birmingham centre. Anyway, they are running a slow grow for Bolt Action 3rd edition. They're doing a load of other things like the Heresy and Age of Sigmar as well, but I don't do those. So we're doing Bolt Action 3rd edition. Now, I've got lots of unpainted Bolt Action, Conflict 47, things like that. So I thought I'd join in along with them. Now, what the format is every month an extra 250 points worth of Bolt Action needs to be painted. Now, I've got Japanese, but most of my Japanese are painted. I've got Brits. Now, Brits were the very first army I completely finished up until version 3 rules. Now, I'm now going to have to go and get a load more MMGs, mortars, things like that, and artillery pieces. So that's a different video, that one. Which leaves my Conflict 47. So I've got my Desert Germans for Conflict 47. I've got my Finnish, which Conflict 47 / Bolt Action. It'll be easier to turn them into Bolt Action. And I've also got things which aren't Warlord Games at all. So I've got STLs from a Kickstarter that was happening for summer Americans and summer Germans. And then, well, I've also got the Battle of the Bold box coming. It hasn't arrived yet, not a problem. So I'm having the winter Americans from that. I'm splitting it down with Iron Skull Gaming. So Iron Skull Gaming is going to do the winter Germans. So I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to go with Finnish. So we're going to use winter Finnish to be more precise, because the Warlord Games do Finnish models, but they're more of from what I understand, more of a summer uniform. So I'm using the winter Germans with the big grey coats to represent my winter Finnish. And I've got the ski troops, and I got some few Soviet scouts and things in there as well. So that'll mix things up a bit. So we're going to go with Finnish. Now, the first month has to be 250 points, or as close as you can get to 250 points, and it's got to have your platoon commander and your mandatory rifle squads. So what I'm going to include in my first month of 250 points is a second lieutenant, a regular second lieutenant, and we're going to have 2 guys with him. Now, the model I've got is going to SMG. I haven't decided yet whether the guys with him are going to have rifles or SMGs. I haven't decided on that yet. Probably go with SMGs, so in case someone gets too close, you can then shoot them lots of shots. And then the 2 rifle squads, which consist of 7 guys in both, one of which will be an LMG and one which will have a Panzerfaust. I know the first thing you're going to say would be, well, 250 points is just enough for 2 rifle squads and HQ. Then there are going to be no tanks. No, there aren't going to be any more tanks. But I want to start assembling things, because the next month is 250 points. That could be a tank. So I need something to possibly combat a tank in the second month, or even the 3rd month. So I'm going to have a Panzerfaust in each of the rifle squads. Now, the rifle squads are 100 points each. That means 100 points times 2 is obviously 200. And the HQ would be 50 points, because you have a regular platoon commander for 30 plus 2 guys for 10 points each. So that's 250 points. The reason I've chosen Finnish, I've got some models to do with Finland, the Conflict 47, like I said earlier on. We've got the rules. The rules just aren't massively overpowering. I think they're quite very thematic. I mean, it's like you've got the trained huntsman, which is you +1 for bonus when shooting out of ambush with, I think it's with rifles. Yeah, with rifles. And also you can re-roll your morale checks if you've got an ambush dice down. Or what's the other rule? The other rule is if you end up with 50% of your unit strength, 50% or below, you go up 1 veterancy level. So if you're inexperienced, you go up to regular to veteran, and then veteran just get a bonus to their leadership. I think it goes up to 11 instead of 10. So only in double 6 will fail, which is quite good. And then you've also got the rules for outflank. If they can outflank, they don't get the -1. And all of your units can be equipped with skis for free. Now, obviously that's helpful in the snow because it doesn't give you movement penalties in the snow and things like that. I think it's very situational because a lot of people don't necessarily use that type of weather rules. They normally just go for, yeah, it's open ground, things like that. So it add an extra level in the game, as it were. So I think that's some of the things that drew me to them. Some of the models are quite good as well, though I am going for the winter Germans instead of the Finnish in the summer uniforms. So I think it should be a nice, interesting way, and it kills some of my grey, attacking the grey, and that's what it's all about by painting grey. I am going to be doing regular updates. I'm going to be updates on this, so I'm going to paint the models up, do some showcasing for the first 250 points, and so on and so forth. I'll do another video for the next month as well with what I'm going to do for the next month, and then hopefully we'll have a bolt action force done. I think we're going up to 1250. But we're going to have heavy mortars in there. There's going to be T-34s, scouts, ski troops, and a few Panzerschrecks and things like that. So there's going to be plenty of stuff in there to progress it. So come and join me on this journey. Go to Element Games Facebook page and sign up for a slow grow. It doesn't have to be the bolt action one. And come join us on this delving into bolt action 3rd edition. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and ding the bell for notifications on all my future videos.